Okay, why is stretching important? Stretching itself is a calisthenic, and kalos means beautiful or beauty. Sthenics means strength. So beauty and strength. So that's for one. Stretching is, it's just great in so many ways. But the main reason why stretching is great is because the reason you became physically inflexible is because you were emotionally inflexible. When you don't allow yourself to feel feelings and you fight the feelings, you stay stuck in certain scenarios until you allow yourself to fully feel the feeling. So, because the feeling can conflict with your identity. If you allow yourself to fully feel it, then your identity gets washed away and then you can feel the oneness. But until you do that, you keep going through the same circumstance over and over again. So, if you begin to stretch and stretch your hips, because your hips, left hip is mom, right hip is dad, that's your relationship with those characters, those parents. So, if you stretch and keep the whole body fluid and supple, then whatever events that made you emotionally inflexible, they will continue to arise until you address them, and then you will become emotionally flexible and evolve from it instead of uh, emotional atrophy or rigor mortis. The more stiff you are, it's basically rigor mortis. So it's emotional atrophy. The more that you are, it has a lot to do with you pull from a well, you pull, and you give something, and then you forgot where you pulled it from because it's not being given back. So it's not being given back because you're looking, you're giving and expecting. You're giving with it with expectation. You're moving with expectation. So it goes right into the suffering, the suffering. So as you do that, you pull from that well until the well runs dry instead of giving, and then you regenerate because it comes back, and then you just have boundless or endless giving. The Tao is like a well. It's used but never used up. You just got to know the levels. You got to know, you got to know your energy. You got to respect your energy. So when you stretch, you're basically, if you get to the point where you have total range of movement in your whole body, that process of getting in total range of movement, you will go through all those same scenarios that made you emotionally inflexible, and you will evolve from them as you continue to stretch. And if you stop and you decline, then you stay stuck, and the things just keep revolving and revolving, and then you become more and more emotionally inflexible until you're totally stiff, and then they say you're dead.